Jaya, what's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? Is it a cracker? No. What is that? You guys are in my cabinet. One of the biggest things that's missing in my ability to cook meals for my family is a step in between the meal plan and the grocery shop. And that step is organizing after you get the groceries. Josiah, honey, he's gonna get hurt. One thing that happens to me is I risk my meat going bad. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it's been pretty close. For a couple days have gone past, and I'm like, should have cooked that yesterday. That's because I don't go into the store and grocery shop. So they give me something that expires tomorrow. So all of the meat that I have in my meal plan is expiring tomorrow, and I'm not gonna make all of my dinner. And I'm not gonna make all of my dinners by tomorrow. So one thing that needs to happen that's totally necessary is for me to organize the meat. One thing that I've started doing in my weekly menu is, in addition to writing down the recipe and what page it is, because I use cookbooks. Obviously, you know, some people print stuff online or keep it on their phone, but I'm a much more tangible type person. I need books and paper. One thing that I do is with each recipe, I write how many onions that one's requiring, how much produce and how much meat, which meat. For this, I need 4 pounds of chicken with no skin, 4 red potatoes. For this, I need 1 pound of chuck with 2 medium potatoes, half a cup each of diced carrots and onions. Then for the pork chops, I need 2 onions chopped, a green pepper chopped, and 2 celery sticks chopped. What I've done is I've purchased all these groceries, all this meat, and I've got a list of recipes. Wow, good job, Jeremiah. You got him. You need to get him again. Try again. Now go throw him in the trash. Good job. Otherwise, I've got all this meat, all these vegetables, and I'm not sure which requires what. So I'm gonna need to flip to like 7, 8 different recipes and figure out what needed what, and go back through here and be like, which one needed that steak, and is it supposed to be diced? Oh, which one is this? Is it supposed to be cubed chicken or shredded chicken? Which one I need to do with this? I've got it all written down here so I don't have to look in my recipe books again, because it's just quick reference. That has been so helpful to me. That way, when I start to check to see what's expired, I know. I'll get you peaches, baby. Right now, I'm taking the meat in the order in which it expires. This is first, then that. So I'm gonna number my. This isn't the last time I'm gonna write in it. When I make a meal plan, that's not the last time I'm gonna write in it. I'm gonna add what produce it requires and what kind of meats and stuff. And then when I get my groceries, I'm gonna order it in the order that the meat is going to expire, so I know which to cook first. Otherwise, I mean, if I don't want that, I can just throw that in the freezer, right? But then I have to thaw it, and that's just annoying, and I don't like doing that. So tomorrow is the 18th. So we're gonna do pork chops tomorrow. Pork chops are here. This is number 1. The next day, I'm gonna do flank steak. I'm gonna barbecue it. How many pounds is this? 2 pounds? It's a lot of flank steak, but whatever. That's the 19th. So the flank steak is number 2. This chicken breast expires tomorrow, but once you cook it, it'll stay good in the fridge for 4 or 5 days. So I can cook this and then have it ready for Monday. I could even cook it and put it in the freezer because diced chicken will thaw pretty quickly. So I'm about to cook that right now just to have it, just to throw it in the oven 350, just to have it ready. The sourdough cheeseburgers can be lenient. I'll just put a star for it's gonna be lenient. The chicken and dumpling, which requires 4 cups of chicken, is also going to be lenient because I can just unthaw that, cubed, whatever. Herbed Cornish pasties. The chuck roast expires on the 21st, so I'll just keep that in the fridge, and that'll be the 3rd thing I make. Chicken potato bake. I need 4 pounds of no-skin chicken, which I'm going to use this because it doesn't expire until the 24th. So that'll be probably the 4th thing I make. The beef stew, I'm gonna make it right now because it expired 2 days ago, but it smells fine. I'm cooking it anyway. That sounds awful now, but it's truly not. Okay, so then the bean soup is just beans and where is my pork neck? That's what I'm missing. The other steak you see here is for breakfast burritos. I gotta cook that. I gotta cook that by Monday no matter what anyway, so we have that going on. I got this lettuce yesterday, and look, it's already brown. Awful. When does this expire? The 26th. Please. What a joke. I hate this kind of lettuce. This is a substitute. I always just get spinach because spinach lasts so much longer than whatever this is going on here. This expires on, use or freeze by the 18th. Fantastic. So I'll probably throw some soup on. I'll throw that in the freezer now. You're gonna put your hand in there and sprinkle on top of the chicken? Whenever you sprinkle from up high, it makes it more even. It gives it an even layer. There you go, baby. It's Monday morning, not morning, afternoon. I have been running around all morning trying to tend to the children, so I'm going to recap this video because I started it on Friday, and even then I was interrupted so many times by the kids that I couldn't convey it a whole thought. I feel like it was just everywhere. I have a TV dinner, one of those healthy choice bowls in the microwave that's been there for an hour and a half, but I'm never going to be able to have a chance to film this part of the video if I don't do it now, and it's already cold. So I asked some questions about how I had lost 20 pounds in a month, and I'll answer that in another video I'm gonna be working on soon. But for now, and I just wanted to thank everybody for commenting on my last grocery haul deep thoughts video. I read all the comments. It has really helped me, and I feel better. So to summarize what I do, the missing link between an effective meal plan and grocery shop is to revisit your meal plan after you grocery shop. While you meal plan, write down which meat and what produce you need and whether it should be cubed or diced. And then sometime, it doesn't even have to be immediately when you get the groceries. I put the groceries away because I just didn't have time. And then during a nap the next day is when I pulled the meat back out to see what I had. So I revisited my meal plan and wrote down what expires when. That way I was able to number it and not worry about what meat was going bad. One thing that I wanted to incorporate was starting meal planning baskets, but I don't have the space right now. I'm rearranging things. I'm always rearranging things, trying to find the best system for the kitchen. But I did purchase colored baskets, color coordinating. So I have a fridge basket and a pantry basket. If you don't have space in your fridge to put a basket, we have a fridge in the garage, thank goodness. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the fridge baskets. Even just a pantry basket is helpful. So what I was going to do, I'm just going to use these bowls. I'm not walking around all the way to the counter to grab the baskets down there. I would have revisited my meal plan and numbered the meals according to when the meat will expire and which I needed to make first. So let's do spaghetti, a taco, and a casserole. So on the spaghetti night, I would have a green basket for the fridge where I would put the ground beef and the parsley, whatever else I needed. And then in the pantry basket, the same color for the spaghetti, I would put the noodles and the sauce. And then I would have a green basket in the fridge and in the pantry. And that way on Monday, I could just pull them both to the counter and start cooking. And then on taco night, I would have the ground beef, the vegetables in the fridge in the pink basket, and then the taco shells and pantry items like the taco seasoning in the pink basket in the pantry. And then I would just grab both baskets, come to the counter. That would make it easiest for me. I need making dinner that night to be as easy as possible, and I thought about what is so easy about the HelloFresh meals, or you're still chopping everything, you're still prepping all of the food, you're still peeling tomatoes or potatoes sometimes in these HelloFresh meals, these ready meal kits, but it's the fact that everything is together in a conjoined place, and you know all you have to do is grab that brown paper bag and have everything that you need to start dinner. So I was like, well, why not just do that for myself, and it would be a lot cheaper than doing HelloFresh. And even so, you can put some of the pantry items in the fridge, because in HelloFresh they put some of the pasta, noodles, it's all in the bag, it's all in the fridge. But that's just a lot of stuff to put in the fridge, especially if you don't have a lot of space. And then I totally black out something that I've made so that when I go the next day to look at what I'm making, I don't have to reread a bunch of things. I already know that I've completed the totally blacked out parts. So tonight, number 4 is the chicken potato bake. And because I have a minute, I'm filming, but normally people wouldn't be filming, right? Now would be an ideal time to collect my ingredients for the chicken potato bake. I do have the 3 potatoes here in front of me. I'm showing what I'm eating for dinner on my Instagram. I haven't made a video for that. I don't know that I'll do a what's for dinner video here on YouTube. It is a little bit too challenging to film myself cooking dinner because while I'm cooking dinner, I'm tending to a bunch of kids, and it's hard for me to even It's hard for me to even cook dinner. Let me just be honest. So I'd like to do what's for dinner videos, but it's just not, it doesn't jive well with my lifestyle currently. There's a baby waking up, so I've got to go already. All right, so the missing piece is revisiting the meal plan after you've got your groceries and then organizing once again. If you don't meal plan, it's hard to make dinner every night. I don't know how people make dinner every night and not end up scrambling and just feeding their kids snacks or their family snacks if they don't meal plan. What I end up doing is putting ground beef, a jar of pasta sauce, and a box of pasta and making a spaghetti with whatever shaped noodles. That's what happens when I don't meal plan. Meal planning for me though is something that I enjoy. It's the highlight of my day is sitting there with some coffee and looking at recipes and being like, oh, I could literally make anything in the world that I wanted to make right now. What will I choose? And I just flip through, and sometimes I take pictures on my Instagram, and sometimes I text friends and ask them what they're making for dinner. Sometimes I watch what's for dinner videos on YouTube for ideas. Something about watching what's for dinner videos makes it easier for me because I can see the recipe done, and then I'm like, okay, that doesn't seem too overwhelming. Sometimes a recipe seems really daunting when you look at it and you're just like, oh my gosh, what is this all about? But I'm gonna try to eat this cold TV dinner in the microwave and go tell a child to go to sleep for the 800th time because he's still not asleep. And I will talk to you guys in the next video.